are some of my favorite low back strengthening exercises. The core gist of it is strengthening what we call the lumbar erectors and the glutes itself. So you can use a couple pieces of equipment, but some of the ones I really, really like. If you have a Bosu or a ball that you can lay over, or you could do a bench or even a table, and you're gonna get so that your legs can extend in this direction and you can support your arms. I like to put a ball between the feet, a weighted ball, and I like to lift with the ball, squeeze the glutes, and go just to neutral. So you don't want to hyperextend. You're just squeezing, pushing down with your elbows, and lifting up till you feel the low back and the glutes fire and no pain. So that's one exercise I really, really like with the Bosu. Another one is bent over rows. So you can use a barbell or dumbbells. I'm gonna use a barbell. You're gonna get in a soft knee position, shoulders are down and back, and you're just going to row towards your chest, almost kind of towards the bra line. You wanna make sure that the back doesn't arch, that it's nice and flat as you bring it up towards your chest. You can use a barbell for this next one too. Put some plates on the side and roll it out. It's like a pen lay row, but I also like a ball for like a kind of a less intense form of it, and you can also do it in a modified plank or a regular plank. So I'm gonna get into a position that looks like a plank on your knees, and you're going to roll the ball forward and back. The goal here is that I always see people tend to do this, and so they're just really getting a shoulder stretch, or they tend to do this where they arch their back. So back stays straight like you're in a plank, roll back and forth. So that's the third one I really, really like. The next one is kind of a form of a good morning. You can use a band or a weight and put the weight behind your back. I like the resistance band. You're gonna kind of get into like a deadlift position. Feet shoulder width apart. Back again, not here, nice and flat. Shoulders down and back. And you're gonna come to a standing position. So it's hips back, hips forward. So try not to get too squatty. It's more of a hips behind you, hips back. So again, that's gonna work your back and your glutes. The fourth exercise that I really, really like, and it's the second to last one, is a reverse plank with leg lift. So you get into what the opposite you would think of a plank. You'd get up onto your hands either this way or this way. You're gonna lift up, and then you're gonna alternate lifting one leg up towards the ceiling. So in this position, you'd be up here, again, lifting, squeezing the glute of the leg you're standing on, not the one you're lifting. So it's here. So that's kind of the fourth of the fifth exercise that I really, really enjoy. The last low back exercise I like is a plank, and you're using what we call a psoas march, so you're engaging one side of your transverse abdominal, and you're combining that with a row. So you can use a band of light resistance, put it around your feet, get into your plank position. You can make it easier by walking your feet in, harder by walking your feet out. You're going to engage one leg up. The opposite arm is going to use a weight. So if I engage my left, my right arm is going to row. So you're here, and then you're rowing this arm up. So again, engage, back flat, and then row. And that's it for my 5 favorite low back exercises, focusing on the erectors and the glutes to help you with lifting overhead, to help you with bending, to help you carrying things off the floor. You need this backside, what we call your posterior chain, to be nice and engaged and strong. And we need to avoid this lordosis or this extension moment. And so that helps strengthen to keep that stable so that you don't always have to arch the back when you're trying to lift something off the floor, which further can set you up for an injury, a strain, or a herniation or something along those lines.